Can you get out and restart it and see if it'll do it again?
Hang on, no, it...
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Molly, do you hear voices now?
Okay, I can hear people on stream.
Okay, it was the mic. For some reason, the mic cut out. Molly, you're gonna have to talk through my mic.
Yeah, I hear it on Twitch now.
Yeah, okay. It was the desktop. It's fine.
Okay.
We
Cool.
missed some of the beginning, unfortunately, but it'll pick up
Okay,
now.
so
Recap.
Hello.
So we're going to do a quick little recap here for those watching out in Twitch land. The party has just dealt with a group of 4 skeletons. The assassin who has been assisting the party has arrived back with the party, even going so far as to accidentally bloodstain Comfort's clothes. And then he reports that anything that was behind you has now been taken care of.
Huh. Appreciated it. That
Thank
explains
you.
that explains all the viscera.
Oh, let's
What
move
can
forward.
I say? I'm good at my job.
If only everybody was. And they'll start moving forward this way, yeah.
Okay. As you get up to this area, you hear what sounds like the echoes of combat further down the hallway.
Kai-Star's going to put her hand up and say, shh,
I'll attempt to stealth.
and bring them to come up slowly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to stealth by.
Give me a stealth check.
20!
Okay. Kai-Star,
I have
are
a
you
stealth.
trying to be quiet?
Yes.
You're gonna give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Damn.
Because of the armor you're wearing.
That's still
Wow.
pretty good.
Still nothing to sneer at.
There we go.
I'll take it.
Is everybody else moving up, or are you staying behind?
I'm moving up, but they've told me to be quiet. Why do we have an echo?
I'll move up.
I will attempt to be a sneaky cat.
Okay. Then everybody who is trying to be quiet needs to roll me stealth checks, please.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
we're gone.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're all pretty stealthy.
I'm gonna move
As
up a
it
little
were.
bit I'm gonna move up
Yeah,
little by
go
little.
ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of like hiding behind pillars and.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. It's just da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh.
Beyond the hall, a flooded chamber opens up with rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles above the waterline in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which 2 men circle each other with weapons bared. One of the men, a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a scarred face, towers over his opponent, but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, and has no flesh covering his skull.
Oh.
That's disconcerting.
I put my hand out catch Kaistar, just like boom, look at her, just do a signal up ahead and like wait, just like trying to do it as plainly as possible as wait.
I need a history check from you, please.
Absolutely. Kind of intelligent sometimes. 22.
Ooh.
You recognize the man on the island, the bear, like the one with the great club and the scarred face.
Sure.
This is Mortlock Van Thamper. He's one of the sons of the family you were trying to topple.
Final hour. Activate the right. Firing.
We fight.
And there we go.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. You all. Well, I'm stealth, so you don't get to see it. Do I get it? Do I get advantage?
No, they see you. You're
Oh,
trying
they
to
see me?
avoid being caught by the people who are currently fighting.
Okay. If anyone is looking towards Amaranth, you see the color gone from their face, like, and they're just. It's like instinct just takes over as they pull out their heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Am I getting advantage on this because I'm stealth?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
makes sense.
21.
We're back here.
Sure.
We don't see anything.
So you take the shot and you
Mhm.
watch as your bolt stops just after it's left your bow.
Okay.
You didn't see him step up next to you. And you're realizing that it's probably because he is significantly more dangerous than you're giving him credit for. But he has caught that arrow. And he says, "Now, don't be foolish. If he's here, fighting the same people you are, do you really think he's an enemy? And do you think maybe he might have information for you?" God, I hate patriarchs. And he just hands you back your bolt. And he kind of shakes his hand because, I mean, it was coated in lightning. Like this.
It was coated in radiant.
Okay, regardless, it was coated in something and it hurt him and he's not happy about it.
I take another 4 damage.
And then he steps up next to Dante. And the conversation is very quick, but it is in Thieves' Cant. And he tells you he's probably an ally.
I'm waiting for him to kill the other person. That way we have the advantage if Casey isn't.
Smart man. You watch as their fight goes on. I just need to make a couple rolls. Give me a second. Sorry.
Kaistar standing with her sword down. She's got a hold of the hilt, but it's pointed down, reading and watching.
Move
Yep.
a little bit closer.
Her shield is
Amaranth-
still on her back.
Amaranth
My
reloads
shield
the
of
cross-
faith is still good, right? Guys haven't gone through a minute?
No, it's faded out now.
Sorry, duration is 10 minutes. Still?
Then you've got about 3 minutes left.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. It is not Mortlock that notices you because his back is to you. It is actually the one that has no flesh on his skull. And he watches as you guys arrive in the hallway. And then he takes off running. And disappears. And Mortlock puts his great club down and turns to regard you.
Amaranth stays by that pillar. Just not moving.
Kaistar glances over at Dante and Salvatore. I'm going to let you guys lead here.
Okay. Shall we?
Salvatore grins and steps up next to you, and then just leans back against the wall because he is there for your protection. He's not there to negotiate for you.
It looked like you were having trouble fighting that guy.
Well, trouble is a interesting term. You see those 3 corpses already floating face down in the water. I had
Oh.
already dispatched them, and he was the last one left.
And I am sorry I interrupted. But we were all walking down this way, so we saw it and decided, well, let's see how this battle ends.
A man after my own heart. I wouldn't interfere with one-on-one combat myself.
Ah, another man of honor. Duelist as well? Or you're just a guy who likes to fight with his stick?
I'm just a guy who likes to fight with a stick.
I feel like you and I could be good friends.
Besides, I mean, look at how effective I am with said stick. And you notice now that these skulls have been caved in. And there is brain matter and blood and pieces of, skull lodged into his great club. From where he has whacked these guys.
Yes.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, I flipped the hood down.
Ho-ho!
Where are my men-els? I am Dante.
I am Mortlock, Vampemper, and I hesitate to use the word pleasure, but it is nice to meet you. And he shakes your hand, and his hand, he's a medium-sized creature, but his hand just engulfs yours. He has got a very large hand.
He's got a very large mitt. I would do the arm clasp, and if he did that, he would feel the dagger that's on. He would feel the dagger that's on there. Don't worry about that. I use it for my own protection. But speaking of, what are you doing down here?
What am I need some. Well, let's call it assistance for now. But, I was betrayed. These assassins conspired with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come along, I'd probably be dead, so we'll say that I owe you my life.
But you just owe us information, and we'll call it a day.
Oh,
Lives are a bit tricky.
I can handle that. Are you going to tell your friends to come out of the shadows, or am I just going to wait for them to attack me from the dark?
They're not going to attack you. They're not going to attack you.
I have no interest in attacking someone that is not attacking me.
Fair enough.
Mortlock, this is Gaistar.
And the rest of them?
As
Guys.
a call walks past, he's going to kind of lean towards Amaranth, just I know what you'd prefer.
I just do the little whistle. I just do I can't even do the whistle.
It's your
At least you can whistle.
safe. It's the everything's fine whistle. So you guys you feel safe to approach. Comfort, it is a very familiar sound to you because you worked that thieving job with Dante. And it was a signal he had used. So information. Well, I can give you plenty. My family is paying the dead 3 cultists to murder people in the city. Our goal is to prove the Flaming Fist can't do its job. Once the city stops paying them, the Flaming Fist will have less of a reason to stay in Baldur's Gate. With them gone, no one can stand in the way of my mother becoming the city's next Grand Duke. If she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share Eltrill's fate and get dragged down into the 9 hells.
I fire again.
Adira
You
will put her
fire, and
hand-
Salvatore catches it, and he takes one look at you and says, "You do that again, and I will kill you." Relax, your patriarch ass. And he doesn't return this bolt. He just throws it into the water.
So apparently there's one of us who wants to attack you. Personally,
Yes,
I don't. I have no personal quarrel against you. Neither
Hammer walks
does
off.
pretty much. Neither does anybody else here.
Sorry.
I personally don't want to fight you. I'm kind of sick of it right now.
That's fair.
Gonna go check on him.
Now,
Yeah.
I will admit to the fact that my family is not perfect. And yes, I had my own hand in exactly what's going on. But as soon as my family decided to try and kill me, there is no loyalty left.
Well, that is very unfortunate. But do you know the layout of all this place? Where we need to go to take out basically everyone else?
Well, what are you doing down here? You wouldn't be down here just on a chance and a whim.
I flashed the captain's badge.
So you're working for the Flaming Fist.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we were conscripted because, well, I'm not good at what I do apparently.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's the case. Sometimes you can have a plan go perfectly, and it's just a witness at the wrong time in the wrong place that gets you caught in a web of blackmail.
Yeah. Well, the captain, he did that. He caught me. So that with the
Well-
rest of these people.
Okay. I have a little bit more information for you, and then perhaps we can call this deal done.
Good. I like it.
My mother is one of the 3 remaining members of the Council of 4, which governs Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing Ulda Ravengard to travel to Elturel and meet with its High Overseer, Thavius Krieg. With Ravengard gone, the Flaming Fist is leaderless and vulnerable, as you've clearly seen throughout the city. They have enough problems dealing with the Hell Riders who are coming from Elturel to try and find their city, and of course with the Dead 3 cultists ravaging and killing whomever they please. It's made it rather easy. The Dead 3 regularly receive payments from my brother Amrik, Amrik, who runs his own money-lending business out of a tavern called the Low Lantern. JT, you are familiar with the Low
Yep.
Lantern.
I'm gonna need to get all this
Yeah, me too.
transcribed.
I'm working
No
on it.
worries. My mother doesn't expect much of me, but she thinks the world of Amrik. He's always been her favorite. My oldest brother Thirstwell uses imps as spies throughout the city. Kaistar, this is of interest to you.
Okay.
He has the bathhouse under surveillance and probably knows you're here. He's very sickly and seldom leaves our mother's estate. And if you've made it this far, then you've killed most of the leaders of the Dead 3 cult. Without them, the cult will break up, and the cultists keep their treasure nearby. And he kind of points, in this direction.
Okay.
Okay. Perhaps some of it will be of use to you. And you might want to go deal with the one that ran off. He's the last one left.
Ah, so he ran up that way. Okay, so we got things out there, we got that guy out there. Perfect. I'll go deal with them.
Salvatore takes a look at you guys as a group. Would you rather have me handle that? And then call it a day?
Personally, I mean, I do have to go see the guild. And it get me to the repertoire quicker, so
we'll call it a favor to you, and then you owe me something in the future.
Don't like the idea of favors, but yeah, let's do it.
I promise it won't be anything too illicit. And then
better not be.
Salvatore just disappears into the dark.
But I'm gonna head down here to see what's down here.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Do you have any more conversation that you would like to have with Mortlock?
I personally don't have anything else to say that pertinent, other than
Okay.
small talk and Dante being Dante. So
Sure.
let's see how
Then we
Amaranth
can-
and
We can hand wave the small talk and Dante being Dante. Before we get to what's in that room, Kaistar, Amaranth and Ekal.
Yes.
Same thing.
You get back here?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm not gonna pretend I know what humanoid emotions you're going through. But you tried murdering him twice.
Twice.
I imagine y'all
Now,
have history.
I might do it again.
Oh. Okay. Do you need help murdering him?
I've been stopped twice. I don't.
Yeah, the sneaky dude. He's pretty there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I think I just need a breather. Go do whatever you guys are all doing over there. I need to collect myself over here.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I honestly think you need to be around comfort more than me. Your death experience and all that.
Okay.
Thank you. Go.
No problem.
Amaranth's just gonna be there for a little longer and just.
Y'all two doing good over here?
They're gonna Blair Witch over here this time.
Ah, there you go. When in doubt, Blair Witch. I guess I'll step in the main room, see what's going on.
I know, and I love the little. I love it, JT. I knew what that was. It was 10 out of 10. Actually, gotta ask, do you have DM's inspiration right now?
No.
You have it now.
Sweet.
Use it.
And okay, so and Mom's disappeared. Does anybody else want to go through what is in the cultist treasure room?
Don't let comfort get in there.
No, I'll do it for comfort. Why not?
Speaking of, are you back to being normal?
Yes, your 10 minutes of your 10 minutes of madness is up.
Well, the madness is up. Yeah, I doing a little better.
Well, that's good to hear. Kinda just left us up in the battle. I mean, I kinda did the same thing. They could have handled it anyhow, but... I mean... What, So you died?
I guess I did.
Interesting. Very interesting. I just turn around and walk away.
Okay.
I walk up here because I didn't want to be in there.
Yeah, there you two are. I was wondering who's going to help me look through this all unwatched treasure.
You notice that all 4 of the chests are padlocked, but somebody has keys.
Oh, that's me.
But yeah, I must have a great sword.
Adorable.
And Dante, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Adira,
Yes.
as you
Fair enough.
open the chest, chest number 1 holds 4,500 copper pieces
that. Is that 500? No. Okay.
4500.
Yeah, I think so.
4,500. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Copper pieces.
I'm
2
pretty.
red crystal vials with gold stoppers. You don't know what's in these.
Ooh. Okay.
Altogether, the chest, with everything in it, weighs 75 pounds.
Oh.
Sorry, 70 pounds. Weighs 70 pounds.
Okay.
Chest 2 contains 10 eye agates scattered amidst 1,250 silver pieces.
Okay.
This chest weighs 37 pounds.
Like how you're giving me this, thinking I'm gonna carry them out. Hmm?
I am literally reading what you've got here.
Okie dokie.
Chest 3 contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask resting
Ooh.
on a bed of 2,400 copper pieces and 500 silver pieces.
Sorry, dragon mask. Repeat the gold.
Uh,
Money.
2,400 copper and 500 silver.
500 silver.
Okay. In total, the chest weighs 55 pounds.
55 pounds.
The mask itself weighs 1 pound.
1 pound.
And then chest 4 contains a bronze crown with 5 spires. Each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons. So black, blue, green, red, and white. And the crown weighs 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds.
And that's all that's in chest 4.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Okay?
I'll do some math.
Okay, I got it down.
Like this.
Okay. As you're doing so, Salvatore returns and holds out to Dante, since that is who he knows the best.
Yep.
4 potions of healing.
All right.
In glass vials. 4 daggers. He's keeping 5 for himself. There are 9. You see the full brace of them on his chest, but he's handing you 4 of them.
Okay.
Hands you a bag of caltrops, of which there are 20. And hands you a flask of something. And I need you to give me... Let's call it a history check to see if you've ever seen it before.
3.
You have seen this, but you've only seen this in an alchemist's shop. And it was labeled as highly flammable. You now have... He is holding out to you a vial of alchemist's fire.
Okay.
He is keeping the rest for himself.
Health potions, just minor.
They're just regular health potions.
Regular. Okay.
So whatever the base of a health potion is, that's what he's handed you.
Okay.
I found these in another room after I dealt with our friend.
Good. Seems like our employer hires the best people.
Oh, of course. After all, I'm the best there is in Baldur's Gate.
Of course you are. I appreciate you handing me these, though.
Yes, well, I appreciate all the work you've done to keep your friends alive.
Somehow I find that to be a miracle within itself.
Exactly.
So, either way, let's do this.
Yes. Let's.
I turn around, I just...
Mortlock and Salvatore have a very short conversation. And it basically boils down to you need to disappear into the city for a few days and get the hell out. If your family is trying to kill you, it's time for you to go. Go start a new life somewhere else. Salvatore, he doesn't have a confirmed place for this man to go. But he mentions that perhaps another thieves group might be able to help him at least just disappear off the grid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You guys heading back out? Or would you like to explore a little bit more?
No, I'm getting out of this place. I don't need to be here longer than I need to be.
How many eye agates were there, sorry?
10.
10? Thank you. Hold on to that.
Has that person left already?
No, you guys would all
Okay.
be leaving together.
Oh.
Because you all have to go in the same direction to get back out. There was only that one entrance in and out of this place.
That's totally fair. I'm just every now and again Amaranth peeks out and sees if that person's still there and confirming that he is. You just if anyone goes the direction he's going or they're going, which is probably everybody, you see them just idly firing their crossbow at the pillar in front of them, just pulling the bolt, doing it again.
Okay.
Ty-Star's gonna walk up to Amaranth and said, "Let's us lead out. Let's just get going. Let's go. You and I, let's go with they'll catch up with us.
Okay.
Let's get out of here."
Salvatore hands Comfort a small bag of coins. There's probably about 15 copper pieces in there for you. Molly, I can't hear you, dear.
Didn't hit it. Thank you. Why?
Well, I promised to pay for the bloodstain.
Right.
And then 2 silver pieces, just because I don't think 16 copper's enough.
No. But thank you.
I think that should be good, though. 2 silver pieces plus the 16 copper, that should cover it. Shouldn't be too much more than that.
Yeah.
Do try to stay behind the tanky ones next time.
I thought I was. And then a demon came out of the shadows.
Oh, she was as human
and
as you and I, dear.
destroyed me.
Well, she was as human as me. Let's say it that way, because you're not a human.
Yes.
But, do try to keep yourself safe.
I have a lot to go home to. I have to.
Sounds like a smart man. Now, I believe you're all headed to the Low Light Tavern? Low Lantern, wow. I believe you're all headed to the Low Lantern then. After all, you have to finish dealing with this flaming fist problem, don't you? And what better way to do it than taking it right to its source?
Ugh.
Oh, Dante,
Aye?
you might want to try ransom.
Ransom?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And that's all he tells you before he is just gone.
Ugh. Sometimes I just don't know that man.
To be fair, that's true.
That's valid.
That's
Right.
why. Was that a legitimate question?
No.
But you're all able to leave. Mortlock stays well away from Amaranth, who is basically being escorted out by Kaisar.
Yeah.
Like, arm around Amaranth's shoulder, being escorted out
It's-
so that, just like blinders on so that he,
Don't
they
look, don't
can't
look.
see Mortlock.
I call it the prime noogie location.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I picture Kaistar just has the shield as blinders.
My shield's on that arm and it's around you, so you can't
Mhm.
see.
Yeah. So you all managed to make it out. You guys can go ahead and put yourselves back up in the bathhouse. Inside the bathhouse, please, Mom.
So many.
Oh my
Moving,
god,
moving.
map, stop, please.
There we go. Got it.
Okay. So, as you exit, back through the secret door, all of the people who were sleeping because they were put to sleep by Adira are no longer there. Because you took a long rest in the dungeon, and that was 8 hours, and they have definitely woken up from their 8-hour nap.
That's fair.
But this place is also eerily empty.
Perhaps they're just clothes?
Gonna do an investigation, see what we can find out.
Sure, give me an
No.
investigation check.
Let's just leave.
You don't see anything too far out of the ordinary.
What about my the hell is that? Divine Smite?
Fine
Fine.
sense.
That one. Yeah, Divine Sense, thank you. Is there anything within 60 feet of me?
Oh.
Do you want me to put it in chat, Maddie?
Sure. This doesn't ping anything for you besides the ones that you know of.
That I'm used to. Okay.
Yeah.
But didn't he say someone was running out of the bathhouse?
I mean, that person's long gone.
That we had a conversation.
Yeah, and he can't leave until he's sure that it's safe that he can leave. So. Sorry, just. No, I gotta do it this way. Sorry, guys, this will take me just a second.
Okay. Map maker. Map maker.
What was that?
That's Joey.
No, that was a phone call.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
Who
heard
is
it too.
Calling who? Like.
Apparently it's Jordy.
I was gonna say, it looks like Jordy
Oh,
may have gotten
okay.
a phone call.
Hopefully everything is a-okay.
I don't like his webcam placement. It's not the white void. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Not at all.
So, since while we're waiting for this, I'm gonna do the spiel that I should have done at the beginning of the night, and I totally didn't do it because I forgot. We always like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, D, Beyond.com, as well as Lucky Dice Cafe and Station Retro. No, not Station Retro anymore, just Lucky Dice Cafe. I literally just defaulted to whatever it is that I normally say. normally we'd say if you're looking for a live game to play. However, unfortunately, due to social distancing and the need to quarantine so that everybody stays safe, we are not going to be running any live games with Dire Bear for the foreseeable future. As soon as we get the A-OK from our local areas and our
Health boards.
and the health boards, the CDC in the States, who in across the world, then we will let you know immediately. Yes, I know Lucky Dice is still open, but there is not any live games being run by Cap at Lucky Dice. I was talking to him last night. So there is no live games being run by Dire Bear currently, mostly because of the situation that is going on at the moment. As always, guys, we really want you all to just be safe. So practice your social distancing. Make sure you wash your hands. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. And we'll get this entire situation solved sooner rather than later. So I think I am almost ready. I can just finish resizing. There we go. Alright. Realized I didn't have tokens for what's coming next. So, and of course, D&D Beyond, which we use, and if you're watching, you can follow along and see what the players are doing. Sorry. As we continue on, we may switch to using just D&D Beyond, but for now, we're using a mix of both D&D Beyond and Roll20. So, are you guys leaving the bathhouse?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like Amaranth and Kaisar would have been like halfway out, or
Yep.
as far as we can get before the DM thing happens.
Sure. So, get yourselves out into the courtyard.
Sure.
As you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall to confront you. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that each give them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All 5 brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws. These are not the exact images, but this is what we're gonna go with.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
So what would one do if they had a would Dante like a dragon mask?
Wait, what?
I may have picked one up from chess.
The one that seems to be the leader of these 5 regards you. We don't want a quarrel with you. All we want is what belongs to the mistress.
Which would be what?
I have to ask, did you guys just take the 4 chests out of the dungeon?
No.
No.
So you just took all of the items out of the chests and took the items?
Yep.
Whatever you took from the dungeon, which we know is underneath this bathhouse, we want it. All of it. It's not yours. Matter of fact, it wasn't even theirs. It belongs to Tiamat, who, by the way, you all know is a very powerful dragon.
Tiamat's very powerful. Their followers usually aren't.
I am going to walk a bit into the front, not quite in the front, but like right here. So kind of in the front. And I'm gonna look at the leader and I'm going to say, oh, surely we don't know what you're talking about, right? Why don't we just forget this thing ever happened? And I'm gonna cast Charm Person at level 2.
Oh.
Do you have the spell slots for that?
That's
Her
my
last
last
one.
spell slot.
Okay. What is that? What is it?
It is
Wisdom saving
a
throw?
wisdom save.
What's your DC?
DC 13.
Okay. So you're using Charm Person.
Yes.
Can't do anything harmful to it. Okay, so you're a friendly acquaintance, which means he's not going to tell them to attack you. That doesn't mean he believes you. It just means... Also, are you targeting a second creature by casting that at second level?
I might as well. Let's just do the one above it too.
Okay.
To push
like,
my objective forward.
It says when you cast it at a higher level, you can target one additional creature, so...
Yeah.
Okay, you don't catch the other one. But,
Okay.
he regards you and he says, oh no, we know exactly where those items are.
And how
She's
would
been
you know
telling
that?
us we get visions from Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
So we know exactly where they are.
And why do you want them back so bad?
Because they belong to the dragon.
Don't dragons have so much stuff? What's wrong with letting a little go?
Do you not understand how a dragon horde works?
Never met one, but
They don't care if they already have a lot. It was hers, and it was stolen from her. If something was stolen from you, would you not try and get it back?
I don't have much to. I don't think you know me. I don't have a lot to steal.
No, I really don't know who you are, and I kind of don't care. You have her stuff.
I mean, I don't have the stuff. I've never seen this stuff.
Give me a deception check.
Cool. Where are you?
It's pretty good.
He doesn't believe you. Like, you convinced the other cultists, but the one that you're talking to that you've charmed doesn't believe you in the slightest, which is the one that you need to convince. We can fight you and take it from your dead corpses, or you can just give it to us. Make a decision.
Did I really see the dragon stuff? I feel like I didn't.
Everything that was in those chests, and you were there as they were going through it, and splitting it up for everybody to take. You have money, at the very least, that belongs to the dragon.
Coins.
It still belongs to the dragon.
Okay. Well. Well. You're level 3, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we are. Okay, I don't know what to do.
What?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Alright. Since I only got one last shot, I am going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out my flute and I'm going to start playing myself off as I slowly start to walk away, and I'd like to use enthralling performance.
Oh my god.
Can you toss that in the chat for me, please?
Yeah.
And before a wall of text.
It's gonna be.
Oh, Christ.
Not really. Oh, it is not in Roll20, so I'll just copy.
But you should be able to.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
You probably just have to copy paste
Oh no.
Yeah, you'll
That's
have
what,
to copy paste.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I thought.
Sorry.
Oh, Christ, it's a lot of text.
Basically, I can charm up to 3 people I see. And those 3 people will prevent any danger from happening to me. So I'd like to charm the other 3 that I did not charm.
It doesn't try to prevent harm from coming to you.
Is that the wrong
Because
thing?
they are not currently inclined to fight on your behalf. But you can prevent them from attacking you. So, which 3 are you focusing on?
The 3 I didn't charm before.
Okay, so...
It will hinder anyone who opposes me, but it will not become, like, violent. It won't fight somebody.
It won't fight to protect you.
But it will, like, still
What's your DC?
get in the way. 13. They'll still get in the way.
You only
try and
managed to
prevent
charm one of them.
Fuck. Well,
You do realize that all of this theatrics can literally just be stopped by giving us what we want. Is it really worth your life to keep a hold of the Dragon Queen's hold?
I don't have that stuff.
Quit
I
lying
don't
to
know
me.
what you're talking about.
Quit lying to me. Because I know you're lying to me. And then I need comfort. Hang on, let me just double check something. Okay. How long does that last? An hour. Okay. So you can quit lying, or this is going to have to get ugly.
Comfort will turn around and look to the rest of the people and be like, you know, I can use a little help here.
I don't know what you want me to do. You just got up and started talking.
I don't know what you want me to do. I've done
You-
literally everything I can.
Then. Amaranth.
Yeah, I just throw the money to the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amaranth just ties it up in a bag and chucks it at their feet.
You throw it in a bag?
I put it in a bag and just chuck it.
I just chuck all the money on the ground. It's like, that was it.
That's a lot of money you're throwing.
It's exactly why I'm doing it. It's like, you want it? There. Take your time.
And I will walk this way, yeah.
Start walking out. That's
As
all
soon
I've
as,
got.
as soon as that money's down, they don't touch you.
Yeah?
I've done the same thing.
Oh, I just leave it in the building. She doesn't have anything out there. It's like,
What about the mask?
oh no,
And
she
the crown?
leaves it all inside.
Oh, so she's leaving everything inside? Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't
Sorry, I
inside
just
of
wanted to
it.
double check. And a call.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
This is a door, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I say, what are you doing? Because you have some of the dragon's hoard if you took some of that money.
yeah, sure, yeah. Why not?
Are you gonna put it down like the rest of your party has?
Yeah, sure.
And the cultists do. As soon as the money's down and you've left the items, they don't touch you. And you are free to leave.
Chump change anyway, as they're walking off.
So you now have a choice. Do you immediately go after Emmerich, or do you find somewhere to rest?
For God's sake, I could use a nap.
I can rest.
Yeah.
Amaranth will offer their home to whoever wants to rest in it.
High Star will take you up on that offer.
It's not much,
Wait.
but it's something.
And where is it that you live?
I don't want to say it out loud. You of all people understand.
Yeah, I'm going back to the tavern.
Okay.
I'm going to rest there.
You all... Go ahead, Molly.
Oh, I need a drink. That's all Comfort's gonna say after this fucking day. I think a drink is.
You are... Do you select a meetup place and a time?
Yeah, we would have to.
Amaranth again offers up their place.
So... I just need to know where you guys are going to meet up after your 8-hour long rest.
So we'll go deal
Why don't we
with
just meet him at
the
the-
brother.
That's fair.
So, meet at the Low Lantern?
Yeah.
So, you guys are able to take a long rest, which restores any health, missing class features, missing spell slots, etc. And you are able to meet outside of the Low Lantern. As soon as the map loads. You will be on the left-hand side, where it is currently revealed.
So like here-ish?
Is there anything anybody would like to do during the long rest? Specifically would like to do during the long rest. I know Comfort is going to go drinking and then probably go home.
I'm a tavern rat, it's who I is. So
Amaranth would show Kaistar, who it's the first time that she's ever seen this. I think the only person I ever really showed this place was your sister, and you see this. It's a very nice looking building. It's a. What did we say it was, Maddie? Like it was straight up a manor.
It's a manor.
Yeah. So yeah.
Go ahead and pull your pogs on, guys. I will resize them as soon as you get them onto the map.
Big boy. I saw the size and I was like, oh.
Yeah. This is where I live.
Cat noise.
Very nice.
Thank you. Let's see. It's what my parents left me.
Are they? I can't remember if you told me. Are they gone as well?
Unfortunately, a gunman when I was very young.
My condolences. I know what that's like to go ahead with that one.
It was rough, and no, not. And every time when I saw that person's face back in the dungeon, everything that ever happened to me, to what I thought was your sister, just all at once.
Understandable.
So you have to forgive me if I try to actively sabotage the party.
No, it's understandable why you did it. But it's also good that Salvatore stopped you because, gave us information that we could use.
Strange
stop
bad for
them.
road these days.
Okay.
And then we go back.
So, fog obscures the low lantern until you get within 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify the tavern is open for business. Whoever's drawing on my map needs to stop. I'm just watching things appear on my map. Stop. It is about mid-afternoon by the time you guys meet back up outside of the low lantern. So what are you guys doing?
Chilling.
Heading in.
I'm rumbling.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and climb up. The main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper, visible through the hatch's glass panes. 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest. A 40 feet climb up the ship's rigging.
Quite the vessel.
Right.
Is there a downstairs?
There is. The stairs down right here.
Down we go.
Amaranth will point that way. I guess we go that way.
Okay. 1 second. As you come down the stairs, you are greeted with
Like there?
this area.
Everything's froze on me. Just give a second to.
Okay. There is someone seated at this location right here. Well met. My name is Laura. My name is Lara Thundereth, but folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place, but watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here.
What kind of gambling we doing?
Comfort.
What? Can I not ask a very simple question?
They just do the disappointed dad voice. Comfort.
There's a couple tables who, they look like they're just playing a friendly game of cards. There doesn't seem to be anything too particularly extravagant at the moment.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll sit down for a little game.
Okay. In that case,
Which table is it? Does it matter?
I'll tell you in a second. Hang on, sorry. Okay. Seated at this table, which is the table that looks like has a pair of people who are playing just a friendly game of cards with each other, is a pair of twins.
Okay.
They look like elves, but they seem to have this grayish pallor to their skin. that you immediately recognize as the drow.
Oh.
Fancy.
Well, welcome. How can we help you? Finely dressed, good sir.
They're both boys.
It doesn't say.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
So
assume.
yes.
What do you find gentlemen playing?
Well, we were just playing a game of Three Dragon Ante, but we could switch to Baldur's Bones if that's what you would prefer.
Well, that just sounds delightful. You want to make it a little interesting?
I suppose we could. What are you looking to do?
Just throwing in a couple gold into the pot.
Oh, gold's a little rich for our blood.
Okay, fine. Silver, copper, does that sound better?
I think a copper might be a little bit more. I know you want to be a little adventurous, but we already owe quite a bit of money, and getting more into debt may not be the best of ideas.
I can live with some copper.
Cool. So we'll just get you seated at the table. You're probably going to be at this for about an hour and a half.
Okay.
During which they tell you that there is somebody downstairs who might be able to assist you if you're looking for some money, because that's who they're indebted to.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it's one of those, like, it kind of comes up in conversation. It's nothing, like, they don't just come out with it. It's just you're conversing, and through the realm of conversation, it comes up.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
while you're getting that information, Amaranth, what exactly are you poking around in?
I'm just poking. I'm just like people watching, I guess, and just seeing if anybody looks familiar or if anybody else is here.
Okay. There's the tavern owner who identified herself as the captain, and she's sitting over here.
Sure.
Beyond that, it looks like it's a pretty slow afternoon, but you live here, so you're pretty sure that it's mostly just because it's not going to become livelier until tonight.
So I'll go towards like Dante and be like, so we set a tent until later on tonight then.
I guess. Do a stakeout, enjoying a couple of drinks.
I suppose we've earned a drink or two.
That we have.
Comfort, did you go change your clothes?
I probably got like some clean clothes, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say, are you just walking around with a bloody handprint on your shoulder?
Mom, I went home, right?
Okay.
Actually,
I've got like 10 outfits on me in general. I could have changed.
Okay.
The draft house.
During the 8-hour rest, or whenever we were deciding to do our meetup and take our time and meet it with each other, I would have tried to have found some poisons for my dagger.
I mean, that's easy enough to find. But it's more a question of what are you willing to do to get them? Because that's dealing with the guild. And
so I gotta go deal with the guild.
maybe not dealing with the Thieves Guild for that particular thing would be the best idea when you're technically working for the Flaming Fist.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll hold off for now then.
Okay. Which isn't to say you can't get them, but it just maybe not right at this moment when you're doing stuff for what is equitably the town guard.
Yeah.
So an hour and a half passes as you sit there, drink. It costs you guys in total, whoever is drinking alcohol in particular, It'll cost you a silver piece in total for all of the drinks that you consume. It's not great liquor.
Oh, great.
You do not expect something super high-end out of this place, and it definitely does not disappoint.
I'm probably nursing like one the whole time, just because I have better at my place.
Then, if you've been drinking, I say steadily, but you're 2 or 3 drinks in, it's a silver. If you've only gotten the one and you're nursing it, then it's 2 copper.
I probably bought maybe a couple rounds of shots for the fine gentleman. I'm
So,
with.
yeah, you're looking at 1 silver and 6 copper.
Okay.
Comfort.
Sure.
But an hour and a half passes, and the 2 drow say, that's enough for us. We're gonna have to go out and try and make a little bit of money.
That's fine.
Try and pay back the guy downstairs.
What is it exactly that you do that you're earning money for the guy downstairs?
Oh, it's not for him. We borrowed money so we could live. And so
And
we gotta go find work. We gotta go find work. But he's downstairs.
Maybe we'll have a friendly chat.
Well, don't let him swindle you out of too much.
Of course.
And the pair shake your hand and head out after paying their own tab. Are you going to go share with the party the information you have gathered? Because they don't know this yet.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone about this man downstairs that is offering gold.
Does that ring a bell to me?
Yes, well, I mean, it matches with the information that you were given from Mortlock.
Mm-hmm.
That this is Amric. Comfort is basically confirmed that this is the right place and this is Amric.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Amarat just passes 2 copper over for the drink.
Okay.
Says, "All right, well, show time, whatever."
Yes.
You get the impression that he's already here.
Yeah.
So.
Good time. So I guess bring everybody to the table. Or just
Group meeting.
group meeting. Huddle. So Evisia, what do we do? Do we try to sneak in, or do we let the call go in and do his thing?
I like the idea of a call going and guns blazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too, actually.
People tend to listen to me. I don't know if you would prefer for me to try and work a little magic, and if that works,
For the
we let a
record,
call go in.
Amaranth, you can't actually refute that because the cultists did listen. They just weren't buying what he was selling. That entire scenario was all comfort avoiding a fight.
That's fair.
Just because it didn't quite go the way he wanted, you all got out without having to fight him. And that was because of comfort.
That's true. Fair enough.
Also, I'm 4 shots in, so I'm really confident right now.
Oh, he's liquid couraged all the way.
This is pre-death comfort, already back and ready to go. It just takes a little bit of liquid courage now.
And I got to see my boyfriend, so I feel a little better.
That helps.
To be fair, it is alright that they listen to you. I just turned into Beric. Holy shit.
Wrong game, dear. Try again.
She slips.
Freudian slip. It's okay that they listen to you, but I can't even think about words right now.
I think they want us. I think the objective is just murder. I don't think there's a talking our way out of any of that.
Ransom.
I don't know that.
Dante, you were told ransom was probably the best route by Salvatore before he left.
Thank you. I had forgotten.
Mhm.
That's okay.
We could try and do a ransom.
A ransom?
Of
It would be important to him that we could.
He's about to.
Something.
Just going to refresh everybody's memory. He is the son of one of the most prolific dukes in the city who
Mhm.
would pay a lot of money to keep him alive.
kidnapping people? I
It's kind
will
of
not
gauche.
take part.
Which is hence why Salvatore told Dante that ransom is probably the way to go.
It's kind of gauche.
Adira,
Hmm.
what about putting him to sleep like you did the ones in the bathhouse? And then we can just tie him up. We're not looking to kill him at this point.
Still, taking one and using him to. What are we getting? Money?
Not necessarily.
I can't.
We're trying
put
to
him
stop
sleep.
something, right?
True. I can put him to sleep without an issue. Well, hopefully. I also have darkness and invisibility and silence.
I like the idea of silence, actually. That would be able to get us in, and we could actually capture him without anybody else realizing where we are and what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm fine with this.
look, we ransom him back to his mom. We get more money out of him. Or bargaining chips. Or we just give him to the captain and let them deal with it themselves.
I think we want to give him to the captain.
That's a win-win
I
regardless.
would rather wash my hands of this as quickly as I can. I already don't like the idea of kidnapping someone, even especially those people.
Yes, I agree. It's
But have
not
we-
what I like to do the best.
Have we completed what the captain wanted us to do?
No, he's
This
the
is
last
the last
one.
leg of it.
Okay.
We have to deal with it, so why don't we let the captain deal with it himself?
And he expects us to kill him?
No,
That was the job. But, like I said, ransom.
flaming fixes isn't above it.
It's above our pay grade. How
Exactly.
about we look at that?
Let's give it a try.
Do remember that you have basically been given carte blanche from the captain to do what you needed to do to deal with these cultists.
Mhm.
Apologies, I am just trying to find exactly what happened here. Okay. Okay, so tell me exactly what your plan is, so that I have it straight.
Do we have one?
Go in
We're
silence, try and capture him.
Yep.
I try to put him to sleep.
Sleep might not be a good idea. We need to hog tie him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair.
Hog tie him. If we have to knock him out, we'll knock him out. But
We have a really strong guy who can, keep him down. Yeah, see? So
Oh.
maybe the idea is silence, get a call over there to the, just take him down, hog tie him quickly and get him out.
Okay?
If you're hoping for stealth, it's probably better if I stay up here with
I
chainmail.
can't stealth either.
I can stealth. I can also blind and deafen him temporarily.
That might be useful.
I do like that.
Blind and
Icky.
deafen is great, but they can still talk.
Yeah.
No offense to the idea.
Well, I don't think.
Screaming for help?
Silence is the key.
Hmm.
You do
Mhm.
silence. I'll do blind and deafen. Boom. We got blind, deaf, and dumb.
But deaf and dumb.
That's actually cute.
See no
Well,
evil,
you
hear no
still
evil.
have inspiration, don't you? You're
I
still
do.
holding on to that inspiration. God damn it.
I do still have inspiration. I've not used it yet.
Um,
I'm kidding.
You know what, Adira? You're kind of the other half of that, so go ahead. You can have DM's inspiration.
Yay!
You get inspiration. You
Adira.
get inspiration.
Hmm.
do you know from how far you can set up that field?
Well, yeah, 120 feet.
Oh, easy.
You don't
I
always
Necessarily
specific.
have to be in there.
Just you have to
Yeah.
see.
I think
Yeah.
centered on a point you choose. So I just need
You would have to be familiar with it. So at least to have seen it.
Yeah.
um
So, I have an
It'll
idea.
be easy if I can go in first. 'Cause, not to brag, but I'm really sneaky. I can blind him. You go in with the silence. I don't know who's really good with their hands, but hog tie him after that.
I have
I
a.
could take off my armor to see.
No, I'd rather keep you defendable. Idea actually. This idea is good, where comfort goes up and is doing the thing. But maybe instead of blind deaf, you just talk to him for a little bit.
I
Yeah,
certainly
you're looking
could.
for money.
Yeah, that's
What is
not far off.
Distract them by,
Being you.
what information do we have on him that he does? Sorry. I was gone for a bit.
Do you want me just to reiterate that for you guys?
Please.
Yep, give me 1 second. You know that Emmerich is Duke Van Thamper's favorite son. She has 3. This is her favorite son.
Oh.
He runs a money lending business, which you have now confirmed. You know that you didn't get this information from Mortlock. You got this information from Comfort, who got it from the 2
Two brown men.
Drow. That Emmerich has bodyguards protecting him.
Okay.
Okay.
So
One is a spined devil.
Ew.
Let me double check to make sure that it's not just that I didn't just give something away here.
Huh.
I don't think I did. I think I checked this before.
What did she say it was?
signed devil.
Okay, yeah, no. It is just out in the open. There's a spine devil that perches on the back of Emmerich's couch that is one of his bodyguards. And that there is another human, who is usually at the closest end of the bar from where he sits, because he sits pretty much in the back.
Closest end of the what? You cut out.
The bar. Because there's another bar on the next level down.
Okay.
So, if I could throw out an idea,
Sure.
I live at the church. I live at a church.
Okay.
We are always looking for donations. I could play a role. Ask him to lend some money for the church. it would get me down there.
Adira,
Close enough.
do you feel comfortable doing that?
Well, I'm not really taking money from them, I guess. But
I
also
go
can
with you.
I could also go in looking as beautiful as I am, and he will be charmed instantly by my good looks, and it'll be so easy.
Well, if we're not trying to stealth, I could walk down as your
Bodyguard?
guard, helper.
My escort. I don't have a fan, but pretend I do.
Your entourage.
Entourage.
Oh boy.
Comfort as fun as that would be. Maybe follow a little later. Just like pointing at her persuasion.
I'm just pointing at my persuasion modifier.
What is my precision?
Is that the look that Comfort gave Adira too? Like that side-eyed, are you fucking kidding me look?
Well, could you talk for my church? Do you know my church?
Yes.
Give me like the Spark Notes version, and yes, I will.
Comfort, you know of Adira's church because you both live in the city.
Okay, what church is it? Just so I know. the
Quentin?
plan.
This would. Let me find the correct spelling for the name, because I'm a fool. This would be a church of Brexta.
The Brexit Church. Okay, got it.
Brexta. Breksta. I'm sorry. If I'm talking weird, I hear an echo for me.
No,
Oh.
you're good. No, JT made a Brexit joke.
Oh.
Not far off either.
Can you type the son's name in? Thank you.
So
I could like fluff up the church. I think I should look a little more holy and less like poor.
You realize this just gets us into the door. As soon as we start attacking, this whole plan goes to shit.
But like all I
Pretty
have to
much.
do is just get them calm, their attention on me. Easy, I'll charm, I'll blind our friend, and then you all come in and we save the day.
Personally, I would probably go after the Spine Devil first.
Well then, I will blind that one. Does that make you feel better?
Perfect.
I can drop silence on top of him. It'll surround him. It's a 20-foot radius.
depending on where they are, yeah.
It'll also surround you.
So we'll be quiet.
Well, no, it means you wouldn't be able to cast anything that requires a bow component.
That's fine.
No!
For me. I'm okay. I think. Yikes. Oh.
Hmm.
Is that what the B stands for?
Yes.
Vocal somatic material.
That's all my spells.
I
Man,
I
it's
think-
a good thing Adira has a weapon.
I'm cute.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
Can step out of it.
I think we have a pretty good plan here.
Really?
Yes, actually, this is probably as good as we're gonna get.
I think as long as we just not let him yell.
I think that's the important part. As long as he doesn't yell, I think we're good.
But there's no one around here, right?
People on top
Not
of
that we
shit.
know of. Have we noticed in this hour and however long that it's gotten any more livelier?
Not yet.
Then
So we need
no.
to do this before it gets lively.
Yes.
I
Would you all prefer if I cast blindness or if I cast sleep, because I bet I might be able to sleep like the three of them. Maybe.
Blind.
Blindness. On the devil.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. You got it.
Perfect.
Alright,
I like it.
be
Let's do
prepared
this.
with your
Do this.
So you guys have a plan.
More or less.
Yes.
Sort of.
Okay. See you next.
Alright.
Go in there. Smash the door down.
Hang
One
on.
person.
Hang
We applaud
on.
the effort, though.
With a plan in place, the party prepares to head down into the next area. And that is where we're going to call it for tonight, because I want to set it up a little bit better. Actually give us some character pogs that I'm not going to be scrambling to get done. But we will come back next week, raring to go, as we hit, our first week and a half within this troubling time. Do remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're bored at home, you could probably be watching some D&D. And we have games running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we encourage you to watch, to support if you can. We know that these are tough times for everybody, but we have and appreciate any Twitch subs, Prime subs, bits, and of course our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to make a lot of this happen. So we always like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, as well as a lovely little extension called Beyond 20. We will give a shout out to them because they are making my life so easy running this as a DM. I can just pull up all the monster sheets from D&D Beyond and roll it directly in Roll20, and it makes my life easy. And I don't have to port in a bunch of character sheets. So, as well, of course, we like to thank Lucky Dice Cafe. It is still open. However, Dire Bear is not currently running any live games out of that location. A lot of people are moving their D&D sessions to online formats. Just for everybody's safety, and of course, we always like to remind everybody, wash your hands, cough into your elbow,
Don't touch your face.
and stop panic buying toilet paper.
But they'll
Don't
have
lick.
the cleanest ass.
Don't lick the
And,
door handles.
Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. So, as always, be good to one another, even in this trying time, especially in this trying time. And roar for initiative.